Hey guys, what's up? It's Dagon123 and we are back for Turok LP number 9. And as you can see, I am now fighting the famous, or infamous, Mother Superior. I just want to make a few announcements while I'm on the stage. Some of you may notice that I had to get rid of Part 1 and Part 5, I believe, of the Turok LP. That is because Classic Media, the people who own the rights to this incarnation of Turok and the one with Propaganda Games, had marked it as Content ID. Now, some of you know that when you're going through and you're doing videos for YouTube on a fairly serious basis and regularly, you have the chance to become a partner, which means that you can monetize your videos and essentially make money. And something that can automatically have your video or get you blocked and have your videos taken down is if you have videos that have content markers or content ID matches on them, and two of the Turok videos did. Now some of you may be saying, well, why would you take them down? Is having the LP up not more important than, the possibility of you becoming a YouTube partner? Yes and no. I took them down because as you can probably tell for anyone who's just a subscriber, I'm fairly serious about this, and I make videos on a regular basis, and I really didn't want two videos that were content matched by them hinder it. Well, I just beat Mother Superior as she knocks me out. And so I had to take them down. I may go back and redo them in the future, but for the time being, those are taken down. So I apologize for anyone who is starting now, wants to go back, although the first video wasn't very well done. It was before I really knew how to render videos in any kind of fashion, so yeah. Also, the LPs in general have been kind of slow because, like I said, I've been focusing more on the FaceTime videos, pick of the week, stuff like that, and so the LPs were put on kind of the back burner a little bit. I just recently did a video about the top 5 games that weren't as bad as everyone said, and of course Turok made that list because, as you know, whether you were a Turok fan or someone who has been watching my Turok LP so far, I do everything I can to support this game and defend this game whenever it comes up for people who say it was terrible, because it's not terrible. The writing really isn't that bad. The acting is extremely well. I mean, it has Ron Perlman, and the guy who played Turok did a fantastic job. And I just, like I said, I feel like it didn't get the recognition it so deserved for what it accomplished. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I thought about doing, once I got a capture card, about doing a game called Jurassic the Hunted. Some of you might know what that game is. It's another dinosaur-oriented game, and I've been kind of going back and forth with what I want to do the next couple of LPs. I know one of them that's a definite, but I'm not sure about the rest. I have a couple other LPs that I need to really get work on, although Kirby Superstar isn't going to have too many more videos because it's really not all that long. I'm also probably about 3/4 of the way through Turok. I mean, I'm almost done with this LP as well. Like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for LPs, feel free to let me know. I'll do, if I like the game or if I like the concept, I'm totally open to doing more LPs and totally open to suggestions. So let me know. I think, in all honesty, when I talk about Turok and people saying it doesn't really feel like Turok, I think they accomplished that a lot more. Like I said, a lot more than people give them credit for. It's not the exact same feel, but they really nailed the dark atmosphere. Despite the Space Marine feel that Turok has. I think they really nailed it more than people let on. That was quick. Didn't expect him. I didn't expect to 3-shot these albino velociraptors. Really don't have a whole lot to talk about today, guys. I've been busy with all kinds of other stuff, and not just like boring stuff like school. Even though my school is for animating, I'm being an animator. I always wanted to be an animator. For both games and 2D. That was kind of sick. But I've also been working on music. I used to be a drummer in a band, and I recently discovered something that let me also make an output for my music again. So that's also something that I've been working on and doing tutorials for. And come on, Turok, get the door open. You can do it. Be a real man. But I hope I'm not boring you guys too much. I don't think I'd be boring you, especially if you were regular watching the video. Yeah, it's Friday. It's chill day. Sorta. But yeah, I mean, like, right here, you notice how, like, the darkness of the atmosphere and the kind of foggy nature? That totally reminds me of Turok, you know. It was actually kind of weird when I went back and played Turok, the original Turok on PC. Because, believe it or not, they did port this and Turok 2, or Turok Dinosaur Hunter and Turok 2 Seeds of Evil to PC, and I'll be honest with you, more often than not nowadays, especially with like this Turok, people tend to, and by people I mean PC gamers, tend to complain that they don't get very good ports. I think that, like, or people complained like back in the 90s that PC ports were terrible and dur. I'll be honest with you, PC ports back in the day were 10 times better than anything we get nowadays, as far as like content goes. For instance, Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. I guess those aren't the best examples, but port-wise, you know, the fact that they even ported those to PC, just mind-boggling. Oh boy, I can't wait to hear Slade rip me a new one, because I came back alive.
Where's Gonzalez?
He didn't make it. Neither did Foster.
For real? Oh, God damn it.
And you come back alive and well. Isn't that perfect? First you turn your back on my brother, and now my best friend? I should have done this the first time I saw you.
Hey! We both know he held his own on that mission, Slade. Why don't you cut him some slack?
I prefer to just cut him. Pull out your knife. Let's see what you're made of. That's what Wolfpack's all about, right, Turok? Killing with the knife?
Yeah, it is.
That's enough, Slade.
Get off! I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of you. This ain't over, Turok.
Thanks for backing me up.
Shit! Cole's down! Medic!
Now, this part right here with the team of people, the squad of Wolfpack who come after me. When I played this on the 360 on normal mode, I almost quit the game during this part because it was just so ungodly unrelenting. Like, it was just like, yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know, just like I was never able to, oh, nice shot. I was never able to, you know, land the shots fast enough on the snipers. You know, I didn't have the same flexibility as a mouse. You know, as you can tell, these guys burn you down super quickly. I mean, look at that. And you can almost die in 2 or 3 hits. And I mean, I guess the added, you know, PC gaming ability really made this part not quite as hard as it was. But you know, I think this is one thing that a lot of people complained about. One section of the game where people were just like, I can't do it. Like, I can't get past the part with the spider tank. You know, and the fighting out of the hill from Whiskey Company's base, forward base. I didn't even need to do. I didn't even need to shoot that guy in the face. That was just e-peen. But yeah, even with this game on normal, it still had a ridiculous difficulty curve in some places. Oh, finally, miniguns. Wouldn't be a first-person shooter without miniguns. Oh, I hit him. That time I didn't. Dead. I don't know why I grabbed a pistol and not. Oh, that's real smart. One thing I am happy though that they did with the AI in the game, despite the fact that the AI is somewhat incompetent, you can actually get through certain sections if you just kill enough people, and then the AI will handle the rest. As opposed to most military first-person shooters where you sit behind cover and they're like, oh man, we're back down, and they have full clips of ammo and aren't even shooting. As opposed to, you know, you having to carry the whole team. I don't know why I shot an arrow at a minigun, I don't know what I was thinking there. But I feel like it's kind of ridiculous, or not ridiculous. I guess there's one aspect of the game that I'm also glad that they did is the AI wasn't completely full retard.
Turok, grab that chain gun.
Right, wrong gun.
MGs are through the perimeter. Follow me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
More coming.
The minigun.
What are we waiting for? Let's get him.
Take him out.
Don't let him get away.
You know, if somebody asked me, what was the one, if you could own one gun, ever, and only one gun, what would it be? And for me, that would be a minigun. I have loved miniguns since, I don't know, Terminator 1, or Terminator 2. I was just like, I fell in love with those guns. I mean, oh, you know, I think it's kind of funny how, like, the rocket itself looks really high-tech, and yet it still looks like a standard RPG. It's